Moving on to the running back position and Travis Etienne, his value has risen exponentially since the trade that sent Tank Bigsby to Philadelphia. And last week, Etienne Jr. was the lead back for the Jaguars. I like the matchup this week against Cincinnati. They've allowed at least 15 fantasy points to running backs in 7 of their last 8 games, dating back to last season. I also like David Montgomery, and I get it. He did not have a good game last week, but no Lions really had a good game. But he does historically do well against his former team, the Bears. In fact, he's averaged nearly 15 points against them in 3 career meetings. Chicago has also allowed the 4th most points to running back since the start of last season, so David Montgomery should remain in your lineup. I'm going to say to beware Omarion Hampton. Now, the good news is that he saw almost all of the touches for the Chargers last week in their backfield. The bad news, he averaged 3.2 yards per carry and scored just 8.1 fantasy points. And while you may look at the matchup this week and think, well, it's the Raiders, their defense has actually allowed one running back to score more than 14.5 fantasy points against them since week 12 of last year. So this is not a great matchup for Omarion Hampton. I'm also going to sit DeAndre Swift against his old team, the Lions. And I get it, it's the revenge game narrative, but he just isn't a player that I trust. I get it, the volume is there. He had 54 snaps played in 20 touches last week, but Detroit has allowed the 5th fewest fantasy points to running back since the start of last season, and Swift is just not a reliable player. So if you have backfield depth, I would sit DeAndre Swift.